Hey all, hope you're all doing well. I thought I'd get out here while the weather's still on my side. So from the last video you'll see that, or one of my previous videos, you'll see that I've treated for flukes. So far all the fish look alright. They did sulk a little bit, but we're a couple of weeks away yet still from our next treatment, so I've kept the air on. But they seem happy. They have been taking food, so, and I haven't seen any flashing the last few days, so hopefully I caught it early and we're on top of it, but we will see. So the water level's down, and that's because I finally got round to adding the new Multibay. So it was a bit of a pain. I did film parts of the install, but when I look back at the video it was mainly just me swearing a lot, so I thought best not put that in. Apologies for the wind. So yeah, I kept the pressure filter on because obviously my UV is in there. My only little gripe is that the pump is still direct into the filter, the pressure filter, so it's hitting the pressure filter first and then going into the Multibay. I kind of would have preferred it the other way around. I wasn't too certain because I've the inlets, the returns back to the pond, they are gravity from this Multibay, so I didn't think I could put gravity feed into this pressure filter, so it had to go direct from the pump. So under the little black box there I've stashed all the electrics. To be honest, they're all sealed, but I didn't like them being exposed, so it's just an extra level of cover. So my plans are, I'm going to get some carcassing timber, stick a frame around this, and the willow screening that I've got around the gazebo, I'm just going to use some of that to put a surround around this. It hasn't left me an awful lot of room to get through here, and it won't do once I get the screen up, but you know, it's again one of my videos I spoke about aesthetics over function. I'd much rather it function properly, so I'll just shift these. Yeah, another thing obviously I've got to sort the lid. Get some kind of latching on there. So this is the in. That was my other little gripe, it's the wrong way around. So my pump feed comes from the skimmer lid, top of your frame there, all the way buried under, and it comes up here, but obviously I can't feed it in because this is the exit, so I've had to run a bit of extra pipe under into the filter, pressure filter, and then out and up into the first stage. So first stage is purely mechanical, and there's a bit of Japanese matting and some brushes in there. Second stage, as you can see, is all Japanese matting. Third stage is a mixture, it's mainly alpha grog at the bottom, and then these little plastic coils, bags and bags of them. So hopefully that's a mixture of a bit of mechanical and biological. Obviously it's going to take a few months to mature. Basically I just put a bit of alpha grog on top just to weigh the bags down. And the same in this bay. It's a mixture of the plastic and alpha grog again. So that return there goes back to the waterfall, and that return there goes to the veggie filter. So what I have managed to do, for people that know the channel and know the pond, I did have the secondary pump down here, the one that killed my little goldfish and had the frog in. I've now managed to remove that, don't need it anymore, because everything, remarkably actually, I'm quite impressed that this whole system now is run just with one pump. So the 12,000 litre an hour pump in the bottom of that skimmer box runs that vegetable filter. This obviously, it runs this small bog, and you can see the return there. And I've got a chair in the way, I'll see if I can scoot round. And obviously it runs the main waterfall. So I fully expected flow to be reduced slightly, and it has been, but not massively. So I haven't lost a massive amount of flow on that waterfall. So I'm really pleased with how it's come out, and it's one less pump on the pond. So yeah. Can't quite believe the amount of media in this Multibay. It's the first time I've taken it all out, I'll be honest. I've had it soaking for the last few days in PP. Mixture of alpha growth, brushes, balls, Japanese matting, unbelievable. So we are just about to empty up. So I'm just going to try and a bit of proof of concept really. I'm going to drag it in front of my existing filter house and plumb it in without disturbing too much of everything else, just to see if it works. But yeah, it's bigger than I thought. It holds quite a bit of water as well, took a while to fill. So yeah, that's where I'm at currently. So yeah, finally in. I'd be interested to hear from other Multibay users whether there's a better way or a sort of accepted way to set up the media in there. But on the face of it, I think it'll be interesting to see what gets past the pressure filter. So obviously that's the first line of defence. So I'll give it a couple of months and then flush this out, and it'll be interesting to see what's got through there. Wind again. So yeah, you might have seen I've got a short video on with a frog spawn. I'll be interested because I don't think it'll last long with the orphs, because they do come up into these shallows. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see, so I'll keep on top of that. Let's just have a quick look at the fish when the sun's come out. Like I said, they do still sulk a little bit every now and again, but you can see them there. They do seem much happier, I'll be honest. So yeah, and I'll keep up to date with the second fluke treatment as and when I put it in. So I think that's about it. Quick update, I don't think there's much else to say. Thanks very much to all the old subscribers as per usual. I appreciate every single one of you. Like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Stick around, weekly updates, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.